Alright, let's see how this goes. Everything looks like it's up and running, so let's go ahead and start Returnal. Continue. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see here. Let's do like 4%. Bob. Hey, Prom. I mean, it makes sense, though. Hello. It's also partially a test stream, too, because I'm trying a few different settings now on Twitch and YouTube to see if they work better. This is also probably one of my favorite games of all time. It's not even close.
Astra, this is Celine. I've crashed on Atropos. I survived, but Helios did not. Suit status operational, but my sidearm is missing. I'm leaving comms open. Abandoning Helios. Heading towards White Shadow broadcast. This forest contains extensive ruins of a xenotype civilization. Ancient walls, foundations, and statues. Scout log. Atropos. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on a helmet. It's...
Oh, it's her. Dun dun dun.
Continuing towards the signal's origin.
Bob, I think you might be gooning right now in regards to like I have bad news. Women don't look like anime waifus. Oh Ross, you don't even know. I'm so looking forward to it. House Marquee, I have like this is like the only game I played from them. I don't, do they have previous games? I don't know. They've done a very good job. They're based in Finland too.
Encounter scavenger fauna. Hostile fauna dispatched.
Hey Michael.
Recorded log found. Adding to databank. Playing back now. Scout log. Atropos. Elapsed time 30 minutes since last crash. Whole areas of this forest are rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of my... Whenever I return, per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too. I don't remember.
Bob, I have bad news for you. You should probably go outside more.
Security system encountered.
I don't have melee yet. Yeah, I don't have melee yet. I don't need to fuck with you yet, right? Because you're cursed? Yeah. I can pick it up, why not? Alright, where are you? There's one more thing over here. So Michael, by the way, I have this stream to 20k for YouTube, so it should look a little bit better, I imagine. But other than that, it was the things we talked about last night. God, it's so cool looking.
I've discovered piled corpses of a xenotype species. Likely the architects of these ruins. These could be the sentients that broadcast the white shadow signal. It is impossible to escape.
Twitch is probably fine. I'm doing both at the same time, and I don't see any issues.
There is a moment between death and rebirth when tentacles drag me down, screaming, drowning, returning.
Here we go. The first scripted death. And you can beat this, it's just kind of hard.
Encountered hostile predator.
Easy.
Highly aggressive. Barely dispatched.
I think the first cycle here, yeah, like they really try to kill you early on here.
New technology discovery. Augments my weapon with an alternative firing mechanism. Highly effective. This will be useful.
I don't have mail yet for that. Don't have mail yet for that either. All my upgrades are gone. I can't fuck with that at all. I do have a key for you. Probably the healing, I imagine. If we get to Phrike on the first try, we probably need it.
I think this will prove a useful tool.
Alright, that works. I'm pretty sure we get the blade pretty quickly if we bypass a lot of this. This is blade, no, this is gun.
Acquired a xenotype weapon, similar to our carbine technology.
Whoops, blew it up.
Discovered a massive wall beyond which is the white shadow signal. I can't cross the chasm. For now, I'll change objectives and investigate the energy reading in the forest. Scout log, Atropos. Who triggered the broadcast? Do you see the white shadow is something only I should know? And now, out of literally nowhere, I'm hearing it again.
Again, Chip, that's the plan.
With the sentience involved. But how would they have known? I need to believe there are answers at the signal.
Also, just playing a game I really like also. I don't really need you. I wouldn't mind getting a reset going. We can take the risk here of activating you and avenging you.
I've encountered our black box technology hologram.
So like, these are like part of the game mechanics. So like, you can avenge basically fallen players. That's like a little bit like of an online feature in the game. I will avenge thee. And so you get like a mini boss fight basically. Fucking ow. So, for a little bit of a context, right, we basically just crash landed on a planet, and we're investigating this signal called the White Shadow. And we've learned that, essentially we're locked in this cycle where, like, even, like, when we die, we just go, we basically, it's kind of like Groundhog Day-ish in the grunts, we basically start back at the ship, because it's a roguelike game, and that's, you know, how roguelike games work. So essentially we're, like, trapped in this cycle. And we're trying to figure out, basically, like, what the White Shadow signal is right now, and why we're trapped here in this cycle, where even if we die, we just come back.
I have interacted with other versions of myself, but I worry one day I will re-experience these same interactions from their perspectives. But are they truly me? Or just hollowed corpses? This may be the face of things to come.
And, like, in a way, like, on a more meta level, it's literally watching this girl crash out. But like, a very reasonable crash out. In the shell of, like, a very good roguelike game. And there's lots more layers to come. I'm not trying to spoil all of that much. Alright, I still need lots more stuff. Don't have the sword yet for that. That ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Are you up there? Yeah, you're up there. Oh, I'll keep going. And, like, it's a hard game, too. Like, it's a game with only one difficulty. Let me go ahead and grab you. Nom nom nom. And, like, all the aliens here that you, like, discover are dead. So there's like a bit of mystery there too.
Appears safe to repurpose.
Essentially, yeah, the goal is to keep progressing, and like, it begins as a roguelike, right? You unlock more stuff as you keep going, and it gets easier.
Performing a function test to confirm.
Like, the game is always going to be hard, but, like, it gets a lot easier as you unlock things and you learn things, and just kind of, like, the game does a good job of, like, as you get better in the game, like, there's a...
Confirmed.
Do I really want to open him latency? I can clench you. The game does a good job of, as you get better at the game, it helps you out a lot. Like, the game rewards you for doing better, and punish you for doing worse, so like it really rewards you for learning game mechanics and how to play properly and just like getting better at it. The game does not pull punches and kicks you while you're down. And like there are death spirals in this game, right, where if you start doing that, it will punish you. But it being a roguelite, that's kind of by design, right? It's kind of like feast or famine. Ow. Give me the ether. And like there's multiple levels too. Like technically speaking, I don't want to, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like yeah, there's multiple levels.
Discovered xenotype technology that produces other devices.
What do we got? We don't need that. I don't really care about any of those. I will take the upgrade. I don't think this is worthwhile for picking up. Yeah, I'll take the Apex Predator instead, the Apex stuff instead. So like a big part of this, right, is we're gonna find like, for example, these. We don't have a glyph yet, but there's one right over here.
Xenotype language discovered. Currently,
So like as you discover more of these, you can translate these tablets better. So like right now we're gonna get like a very cryptic message.
Is this translating correctly? Severed brethren. Maddening agony.
And the game does a good job too of like all of the story elements are like, there's only a few segments that are really in your face. So like if you really just want to play the roguelike, you can.
Detecting a strange energy reading. Setting a marker on my map.
There's one. It's purely single player. Like there's no co-op at all. It's purely single player. There is like there's multiplayer mechanics, but like it's all just more like it's there, but it's not really there for co-op. Don't have the sword yet. And there is like a DLC. I think it's free DLC. It's not like DLC you need to buy. There's the Tower of Sisyphus, which is a good DLC too for like the like roguelike cycles. It gets really fucking hard. I don't have enough ether for you, but I can investigate you, I guess. Actually, I think the first one's free. Nope, don't have it. First one is not free. I was wrong. Alright, what's over here? More obelites. But this game does a very good job of meshing like game mechanics and gameplay very well. I don't think I'm gonna pick this up. I really don't like the shotgun in this game, which that basically is. Our first parasite.
Encountered a small life form. Seems docile. It is parasitically attached to my arm. Does not appear hostile. Somehow, it's strengthening and weakening my suit.
Alright, what parasite did we get? Alright, auto repair. That's not bad. Alright, one big bad down. It's all normal, don't worry about it. Another shotgun we don't really care about. But you can see too, it has like that Gears reload, right? Where if you want to reload, you can actually get a quicker reload. Which is super nice. Alright, what parasite is this? I don't even have melee yet, but 3 seconds is not that whole much, to be honest. That was dumb. Oh, I got free healing over here. The game does a good job too, like, so for example, if I didn't just take damage there, that extra healing would have worked toward, like, increasing my max health. So the game really does, like, reward you for doing better. Alright, I do have a key for this room over here. I don't think I want to fight a mini-boss right now. Oh wait, no, this is the boss room, not that. This is the wrong room. We'll go to that in a second. Alright, where are you? Oh. Yep, didn't have the dodge there. Alright, that was a little bit chaotic. It's basically the same thing. I could do it for the critical hit. Sure, why not? Don't really care about you at all. Turrets are like never an issue in this game, really. What the fuck is that doing here?
That can't be here.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here, no safe space. And the astronaut keeps following me.
I do not have the house key yet. Good there. Alright, what are you? Not something I'm interested in. Let's go to this side room over here. Actually, is there a glyph up there? I don't have that yet, goddammit. Oh well.
Discovered a kind of technology that records the past, or a visual archive of sorts. The sentients encountered the same hostile fauna. They built protection. This must have occurred centuries ago. The fabricators. I've used those.
Alright, do I want to get cursed? Very high. Probably not worth it. I can't get over there yet, so oh well. Wait, hold on. Come here, you. So the game does a good job too, like there's lots of stuff that's like... There's lots of rewards for backtracking when you get more progress, just because there's lots of areas that like, on these levels that like... For example, we don't have the grappling hook up yet, but that can get us up there to get some stuff too. I think if you have a PS5, I think it's more stable on PS5, but I actually do prefer getting the higher frame rates on PC. There's a few like bugs or crashes on PC. They've mostly fixed them, and like there has been like an instance where I've had to like hard reset the game. It does keep your progress though if you have to like Alt F4. So like if you want a more stable experience, I would say PS5. But if you want if you want to use some more of your frames, if you have a good machine, I would say just get PC. Alright, down you go. Ooh, armor piercing. And it's level 4 too. I might swap this out, yeah. Yeah, I don't have the thing for that yet. Can't get up there. There's a glyph. We got a parasite room. Very good first run so far. Oh, okay, we're good. Hey, Pooch. And parasite. That probably worth it. I'm actually playing on a PS5 controller right now. This is like one of the launch titles with the PS5, and so it's got a lot of integration into the PS5 controller. It's not necessary, but like it does do a very good job with haptic feedback. And like you can't hear it right now, but there's like tons of sound coming out from the controller too. So like even if you play PC, I would say like play it on a PS5 controller on PC. Usually I'm a purist though too, right? I usually will always play mouse and keyboard with shooters. This is an exception. They've done such a good job with like the actual controller design on this game and like how it works and how it feels that like I will play a shooter without a mouse and keyboard, which is usually heresy for me. Okay, we don't have the key for this yet.
Appears to be another teleportation device, but more complex in construction.
I think this is the blade, though.
Discovered a broken automaton, clutching potential tool. Appears safe to repurpose.
We now have a melee attack.
Xenotype blade weapon. Adding to equipment for immediate use.
So that I can break these. As for these side rooms, we're doing great. We have so many obliques right now. Do I want to fuck with you? Sure, hubris. Alright, what you got for me? Kind of useless. I'm not a big fan of the melee perks, the melee artifacts. They're kind of useful, but like, just melee is so dangerous. The house key.
my house key.
What the hell is this doing here?
How could this be here?
Alright, now we need to go... Let's see here. We've explored most of this. We had to go probably do the boss fight, but I probably should teleport back. There's the boss fight right there. And do some healing. Or just do some buying. Not really any reason to hoard obleets right now. Okay, come here, you. We can go to the house actually real quickly. I got a key now.
Exactly as I left it. But impossible. I logged my first missions in this binder. But this is stored in the mothership's archives.
Oh. Reflections. You can tell too. It's like OG reflections is probably double, like it's duplicating the scene because it changes your FPS when you're looking at the mirror.
This was taken after I left. Why? It should never be open. Open. Hello?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Who's up there?
That's a nice painting to have in your house.
Such strange markings.
What are you doing down there? Oh, kind of, sort of, absolutely. There's a lot of like analogies and metaphors in this game. A lot of symbolism.
What is this meant to tell me?
It's the astronaut.
Am I supposed to remember this?
This is Returnal. This is a roguelike, like single-player story-esque game. Also, where's my, yeah, it's right here. Okay, perfect. It was like one of the launch title exclusives for PS5, and it's an amazing game. I don't really think I care about any of these, really. I will pick up BU, though, because I have so much freaking so many obleets. Just to top off. I could... Nah. Alright, I think we got like one more room to go to. We need to go over here, and then we can go to the boss fight. Oh, we needed the key anyway. This is the key to the boss fight anyway. Oh, forgot about these guys. All right, boss fight time. This way, right? Yep, this way. Okay, this room. I didn't even see this room earlier. More weapons. Any higher levels? Nope. Nope, not really. Nope. Alright, we're good. Don't mind the tentacles. Alright. Give me your stuff. All right, up we go. Don't mind me eyes. All right, first boss fight.
The energy source is beyond this. It might be tied to White Shadow.
We actually have some good, pretty good DPS here going on. All right, it's phase one. Oh, fucking way too early. Alright, last phase. Might be one more. Nope, okay. Yeah, that doesn't happen. Oh, fucking forgot doubles back on the third phase. Easy.
The fog has dispersed, and the energy signature is gone.
Alright, first level is complete.
Acquired a new kind of unlocking mechanism. This could interface with a different kind of translocation device.
What is a yellow wave spreading through level means? What do you, can you, wait, hold on here. I'm not sure if I follow. Do I want to, I don't really need to cannibalize my parasites right now. Got so much money anyway. But yeah, what do you mean by the yellow waves? You mean like the sword thing? Or like the boss fight when they were doing certain attacks? I'll keep a gander for that and see if I can recall what it is, what you're referring to.
I'll need to explore the other side.
Oh, I mean, there's walls and stuff like that. It might just be like visual stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
Based on the coordinates of the broadcast signal, I'm on the other side of the planet.
Give me that. Okay, go ahead and pop you. Like, that's just like scanning. Yeah, I'll let you know. Like, I'll see. It could just be a boss attack or like a certain effect going on.
Detecting another strange energy from a mountain summit. Ascending towards destination.
Okay, I can't get up there yet. Don't have that unlocked.
Scout log Atro. Beginning ascent of the mountain. I don't know which attempt this is. Despite knowing the hazards ahead, I'm having difficulty retrieving the technology. There are certain obstacles I don't look forward to re-experiencing. But I feel as though something at the top is summoning me.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this one. This might kill me, but that might be a good thing, actually. Give me your ether. I'd like to avenge you. Yeah, I got it. I gotta set my dodge for that. Oh, way too early. I could use some health here. There's actually tentacles on the first level that will actually grapple you if you get too close to them. Though I do a good job of avoiding them because I know what they do. I don't need a shotgun. Don't really want a pistol either. Alright, we're good there. There's one more guy there. Okay, where? I don't need turret clearing. But I really needed some health. What you got for me? That's actually not bad. Nope, don't really want that either. Ooh, I see a big one over there. Oh, the yellow. Okay, so what you're seeing, I think, is I think there's like a perk for adrenaline levels that helps me out. I think. I know what you're referring to now, the yellow. I can't recall exactly what it is, but I think it has to do with adrenaline levels. It might be actually. You know what it probably is? It's probably just me increasing my adrenaline levels. So as this game does, like I mentioned earlier, like it rewards you for doing better. So like as you kill things and don't get hit, you build up adrenaline, which gives you perks. Hey Cat War Boss, how's it going? There we go. I don't think I can do that one yet. I think that requires me to have some extra perks. That room over there. We'll just keep going forward for now and ascending.
Whenever I try to reach them, I find myself in a sandstorm. I can't seem to stop this from happening.
So this game is called Returnal. Essentially we're Celine. We've crash landed on this planet, or like we were shot down or crash landed on this planet called Atropos. And essentially like we're locked in this weird cycle where like even when we die, we just spawn back at our ship. And like we're like kind of trapped in this kind of Groundhoggish Day like roguelike cycle. And we're trying to figure out, and there's like a bunch of weird stuff going on too. Like, for example, like we found our house here, which is super weird.
Encountered armored fauna. Shell seems highly durable.
So there's kind of like multiple different mysteries going on, and like a big over narrative story. This thing, I'm not gonna lie, when I first encountered it in the game, absolutely rocked my shit. And it still kind of is, you can tell. You can see it kind of is, are you still rocking my shit too? It's so fucking deadly.
Considerable defense, but dispatched.
I mean, it's like a roguelike bullet hell with like a very overall, like, you know, concise, or not concise, definitely not concise narrative. It does a good job of like blending gameplay and like level design plus like the overall narrative. It's at its core, it's a very well done roguelike, but it elevates itself by having what I would consider a pretty good story that tells itself over the cycle of the roguelikes. No, it's a great game. If you like roguelikes, I would say pick it up for sure whenever it goes on sale. I am a sucker for roguelike, so like this is up my alley, and the story is good too. It hits two veins that I really like. I like convoluted stories, and I like fucking roguelikes. So it hits like both those immediately. I'm like, oh, I'm on board. Yeah, you've already sold me. Another one of these assholes. I can see that. You're so fucking tanky. This has extra bonus damage, but less. I think I like how I think I like high caliber over armor piercing. Ether. Yeah, it's got a lot of different things going on. And like they've shown that during, yeah, that thing's better. They showed off their next game, at least the cinematic for the next game called Sorrows. During the like June Summer Games Fest, whatever it was called, which I'm very pumped for. I'm not the biggest fan of Remnant. I would never put Remnant in the same vein of this game because I think that's just doing this game a disservice. Like, because I'm not a big fan of Remnant, but I'm a big fan of this game. Remnant has nothing on, like, Remnant's like environments are just so fucking boring. I didn't play 2 though. I gotta admit, I did not play 2. Also, Remnant's gunplay is, I think, boring also, but anyway.
Xenoglyphs spoke of their single-mindedness.
A big aspect.
Did not prepare
Well,
me
I'll
for...
talk first.
I barely managed to dispatch the sentients that attacked me. I've never encountered such
So
hostility.
a big thing right now is that like every single alien we've come across has been dead so far.
It spoke of these severed brethren. I don't know enough to understand yet, but what conceivable force could have caused any intelligent life to become like this?
I really like. Let me do a little Hall Seeker. I really like Hall Seekers a lot.
A living sentient.
Sorry, friend.
I dispatched the sentient. This must be the severed.
We. All right, this is a dead end. Need to go over here. I don't really need oblites. 1,000 oblites is a lot of fucking oblites. We don't really need to like risk getting any malfunctions for that shit.
I know why they became severed. Divine punishment for failing ascension. Ascension. No sooner has the word escaped my lips than a vast image
The beginning of the crash out.
transcendent watcher in the deep below consumes my mind. I have begun having visions of where I have yet to go. They lead me continually downwards from Olympus and into myself. I alone am worthy.
You'll keep your target on though. This game has one difficulty, so like, yeah, it can be a hard game if you're not used to bullet hells, like 100%. It didn't really flop per se, but like it definitely was always been like a niche game, right? like a roguelike, you know, bullet hell that's, you know, got one difficulty, it is hard. I wouldn't consider a Dark Souls hard though. Like that's the biggest thing, right? Is like, I would say this game is 100% easier than Dark Souls, and like scales better than Dark Souls too, right? Like going through a few cycles of, the biggest complaint I would say is that like the game can be long. Like that's the biggest complaint. Like unlike Dark Souls where you can pause pretty easily, like you can pause cycles in this game, but like it kind of can be a bitch. It's a game that does kind of like want you to play it in a single sitting, at least for certain elements of it. You don't have to, but like I've always played this game in like single sittings. God, fuck, that hurt. But no, like that's definitely like was one of the things, right? Is this like the long cycle times or like the long play times plus, ooh, that's a lot of extra bonus damage. The long times like that, just, yeah, don't do it any favors.
I'm relatively confident the Severed would have been incapable of sending out the White Shadow broadcast. Their fractured nature does not display any proof of higher cerebral functions. The other sentience must still be alive at its source beyond the wall, but without a proper means.
Whoops. Yeah, I mean, for game journalists, I can definitely see the case, right? Like, the amount of, like, the game does get easier over time as you unlock and play more, like, getting more weapon perks, getting more, like, artifact unlocks, and so on and so forth. The game does a good job of, like, if you aren't, like, a pro gamer, it will, like, do a good job of helping you scale, but it does require the time input, though, right? Of you going through cycles and learning. There's definitely kind of like the Psychosis sort of vibes 100%, like, you know, just watching this lady crash out over time. And like, the story will unveil it's like kind of a reasonable crash out. I will definitely take damage. I can take actually both of these, I think. Yeah, why not? I have so many obliques, why not? Just go crazy. Alright, we have an arena coming up here. Why not? I will accept your arena. That was dumb. Oh well, Blood, this is the part of the actual reason for streaming today is like I am trying some new settings out, and like this is me just doing a stress test for the settings. Ah, I fucking dodged way too late, or too early. So this is like a test basically for some different settings. Weirdly enough, it was actually, I'm guessing the previous encoder I used, AV1, just required more overhead than I had. Despite the fact that it wasn't like, I don't know, it's weird. Any more waves? Yeah, which is very nice, right? Oh god. Oh, there's fucking 2 of them? Oh shit. I need you to die. No, no, I don't consent, I don't consent, I don't consent, I don't consent. Alright, we're good. One down. Go away, turtle. I saw a few frame drops, but like they was very quick and temporary, so it's like probably just like a networking thing. Alright, thank God. Fucking things are terrifying. Ooh. No, this is still better. Still better. I can cleanse you? Fuck it, sure. Yep, didn't win the bet. Alright, what's my reward? That's actually not bad. Thanks, Raiden. Appreciate the update. Cause like, yeah, I got plenty of YouTube people, but like, yeah, knowing it's running well on Twitch too is very big. Thank you. The CPU's handling it fine, thank God. All right. Wait, did I activate you yet? Okay, we're good. Alright, back down we go. Go away, tentacles. Actually, weirdly enough, I might be... If this kills me, it's gonna be so fucking stupid. If you get sucked up all the way, I'm pretty sure it kills you, but they can be used to bypass some areas. Hey, first person. No, I mean, this is a test stream anyway, so like, I'm gonna play Returnal. It was marketed like decently, but like it was a launch title for PS5, but like it never was like a big title, right? Because it's not multiplayer and just like lots of different things, and also like it never got critical reception because it just like it was a difficult game.
Wrapping themselves and the statues, a kind of symbolic communication.
Like roguelite bullet hell heavy on story it's like definitely getting to niche territory, but they did well enough where they're making Saros now, so I'm very happy.
Fear or worship. These pillars affect the severed soul profoundly. Confirms authorship of the xenoglyphs.
Sort of, kind of. But actually kind of useful too. I don't need you at all. And I don't think I can get up there yet without having something else. I can... Do I ever want to go over there? It's a long run. Okay. We're already here. Oh, well, you'll learn more. It's kind of weird. I don't want to explore like exactly too much right now. We're not there that yet in the story. But the Sentients definitely have... I wouldn't say that per se, but the Sentients just have a few issues going on. I have not played Phantom Blade, no. Is that like the XCOM-like game, if I recall correctly? Where am I going? I guess up there, yeah. Or is that Phantom? I'm probably thinking of Phantom Doctrine, actually. I need to go. Did I really have to go like all the way around here? Oh, I've always been absolute ass at fighting games, to be quite frank. Like, it's never a genre I got into because the barrier to get good at them is a lot, and just never got around to it. I am not good at fighting games. I didn't play Stellar Blade, which might be heresy, I guess.
The woman who was supposed to step on the surface of another world was Mom. Thought she'd be proud of me following in her... where her footsteps may have taken her if she'd had the opportunity. Is that why I'm here? To go where she couldn't? Seeing that house again? Feels as though she's still judging me.
Some trauma. Some mother issues. Alright, this can be bad or good. Neutral. Alright, what you got for me? I can take some damage. That's lame. It only just gave me proficiency. Let's see here. I will cleanse thee. Considering this is like a pretty early on PS5 title too, it's actually pretty good looking. Does a great job. I don't think I can cross that right now. I'm not sure there's anything over there, to be honest. And right over here should be, if I recall correctly, the fabricating room. Whoop, wait, where are you? I don't have the ability to get up there yet. Sad days. There we go. Let's go ahead and buy a save.
Discovered a device with a sentient-shaped imprint. Conducting field test.
I mean, I'm pumped for BF6 to be quite frank. I'm not gonna pre-order it, but like, I'm gonna probably play the betas and see how it is.
But for what purpose?
Yeah, I didn't get into the finals. Is, I think, are just too sweaty for me, to be honest. I don't think any of these. I guess fuck it. Proficiency basically means we get better guns quicker, essentially. Looking for like a certain like perk or something like that. I guess this works out too. Extra health. But like no, the finals was too sweaty for me. I think they didn't have cheating issues. I mean, like that's a given, right? Like any competitive game, cheating issues. Bad Company 2 like is like kind of the GOAT, though, I will say. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would say I prefer BF2's gameplay over everything else, but like Bad Company 2's destruction was just amazing. It was so good.
Self-experimentation with more discovered technology. Irreversibly contaminated. If
I did not.
My current status by
I mean, I think they've with between that though and dedicated servers, I think they've finally learned that like, hey, maybe we should just go make a good multiplayer game again, with modability or customization, basically. And that's all people fucking want. And like, here's the thing. You can have devs constantly support the game, like over and over again, like charge for DLCs, but if you just give the players a creator, they will just make content for you for free. Like, why not use that? I mean, of course they're going to monetize. Like, you can't really blame them for just, like, doing monetization, I would think, right? But, like, the fact that they're adding in, like, a battle pass plus that, right? I mean, like, I will take, I'll take that trade. And they're not, like, going cutting edge with the graphics either, so it's actually going to be playable by the masses. They didn't do that with, like, BF1 back in the day. It was just usually cosmetics, I think. Well, I can't remember BF1 had actual battle pass or not. If they add actual, like, content behind the battle pass, I agree with you. If it's just, like, cosmetics and other things like, you know, experience buffs and stuff like that, I'm okay with that. I do agree with you in the content. If it locks content behind the battle pass, it's, I mean, to be fair, Battlefield 1 did have lots of expansions, though, too, right? I don't know. It's kind of like expected. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I give them a lot more credit just because they did add in a level editor plus customization like that, right? Yeah, but Battlefield 1 did have expansions though, which in a way is a battle pass, just a legacy one, right? I mean, 2042 is a bad example, right? Because, like, 2042 got universally just fucking chastised. And it seems like they're trying to course correct. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying that they're not going to, but I'm just, like, I'm hesitantly, like, hopeful. Right? .2042 though, I mean, like, it had that, like, it definitely just didn't have the destruction, right? I need that. Like, 2042 wasn't terrible, but it was like such a dumbed down version of the game. Ooh. I think I like the bonus damage more, to be honest. At least for right now. I don't need to gamble. Hey, Boo Boo, how's it going? Like, there's definitely the air of, like, yeah, just like, keep that in your mind. Like, I'm definitely not saying pre-order. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's just hesitantly cautious or hopeful, right? So I've been, like, sick of COD, right? I don't want to fucking play COD, but like an old school modern-esque Battlefield would be, sounds nice. It sounds refreshing for the palate in a way. Battlefield 2042, in comparison to previous Battlefields, had basically no destruction. It did have destruction, but it was so bad in comparison to, like, previous games. I need you to fuck off. Yeah, 100%. Like, I had some, like, I played a little bit 2 and 3 for Modern Warfare just because my friends got me into it temporarily, but just, like, yeah, it's just Call of Duty. I don't mind the twitchy nature of it, but it just, like, it's just not that deep. And, like, I prefer Battlefield's more pacing or, like, multiplayer as opposed to CODs. Like, if I'm gonna just play an arcadey like game like that, I would rather just have the spectacle of like a giant fight to go with it. I mean, I mean, how old are we talking about? Call of Duty 2 was like, it was still a twitchy shooter. Call of Duty 1, a little bit less. Call of Duty United Offensive is like the closest thing that I would say is not a twitchy shooter, but like that's because it was basically a Battlefield clone in some capacity. I remember over 1, like, yeah, you're right, it's not twitchy. It's also because you didn't like really have the environment of like a bunch of like very competitive gamers. Did I just delete that guy in an instant? Holy shit. Like, Modern Warfare 1 and 2 was in the time and era where like just competitive gaming wasn't really that big, right? Like the era's changed a bit, right? Like, you had like the people who would grind like Halo 2 back in the day, but like I know Modern Warfare, like a bunch of casual like high schoolers were playing Modern Warfare 1 and loving it, right? They were not like the kids today who grew up on the internet and like are cracked because they've been, you know, playing games their entire life.
The energy signature is right here.
I mean, I've been saw it in Counter-Strike, right? The whole thing in regards to like, if you compare like Counter-Strike players back in when Counter-Strike 2 or Go just came out to like where they are now, the skill level's way higher. Alright, that's good, we got that unlocked for this boss fight. Hello, boss. If a kid ever challenges you to something, just say no and laugh at them.
Encountered airborne fauna. What is growing out of it?
Alright, phase 1. We have good DPS this fight. Oh, he didn't phase yet, goddammit. Alright, land, you bitch. Okay, there's the phase. Just a light casual bullet hell. I can see it. Oh, that was dumb of me. Hold still. There we go.
Dispatched. Something exalted.
Now we get the grapple hook. Come here, you artifact.
Found more xenotype technology on another corpse.
Oh yeah, John, I love this game.
Scan is again indicating potential for suit augmentation.
It's got such a good just roguelike cycle in it. Just wait for it's on sale. It'll go on sale. And that's usually the thing with like PS5 games on Steam. You have to wait till they go on sale because Sony does never discounts them otherwise. Or rather, they don't go on sale outside of like the big sales, like, you know, the summer sale and so on and so forth. Just give it time, yeah. That's just classic Sony.
System integration complete. We'll perform a function test.
I don't think I had a cube. Yeah, I didn't have a cube.
Apparent function is to cross vast distances. Suit status remains uncompromised.
I think a big thing too, right, is like there's lots of tricks in this game you can learn to help you get like for example, when you dodge, you have iframes. So like you can definitely tell, like, you know, timing's important, right, for, you know, using your iframes, but like also when you're jumping around during the first half of your grappling hook, you have iframes also. So it's such a useful tool during arena fights to get out of, like, you know, to get out of like really bad scenarios.
Scans show that the broadcast originates from the
Yeah, this is the back way we came.
Inside a Citadel-like complex.
I'm actually quite curious. So we're going. I've never done this before, actually. Weirdly enough, where I tried going back this way. Okay, it's closed. So like, as you progress through this game, you can skip certain areas. So like, say for example, if I die, I can skip that second zone and go straight to this zone, if I was so inclined. I was wondering if I could double back to that way, but you can't. Nice. Thankfully, we're early on enough that, yeah. Where it's, not too many spoilers yet. And, like, we haven't died yet in this cycle, like, or at all, so, like, we haven't gotten a lot of, like, there's a lot of audio logs. And the house too, right? Like you go back to the house all the time.
This is it. The journey is almost over. The origin of White Shadow is right here. Soon I'll know why, and bury these horrible memories in the past. So much desolation. Is this their city? It's only inhabited by corpses, broken machines. I'm heading towards the broadcast tower now.
The good old Creator Destroyer. We'll be seeing lots of that. Just, yeah, more health. More buffer. I mean, I could do Prof too, right? I think we're capped at 15, I think, in the first rezones, so no, we're not really in a big rush for that, I think. See you, Michael. Thanks for the help yesterday. It's a good looking game too, right? NOA kind of gives you Forever Winter vibes a little bit. Kind of reminds you of Babel a bit.
I'm nearly at Broadcast Tower, but I haven't seen any evidence of any living member of the Hive Mind. If they sent out White Shadow, when? The mothership first picked up the transmission months back. Mathematically, that means it was triggered ages ago. Thousands of years before I was born.
I'm not taking the shotgun. I never got into. Well, I didn't like Remnant 1 so much that I just never bought 2. I'm just don't like this. I didn't like Remnant 1 enough to the point where I was like, I'm just not gonna buy 2. I just couldn't. Anytime I looked at it, it was like on sale. I looked at the reviews, and I was like, that doesn't seem worth it. Sorry, not worth it. I'm a Hollow Seeker kind of boy. That or the other carbine. I just like the pew-pews. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll get it eventually, just like, I don't know. Every time I like look at the game and like remember Remnant 1 and see the reviews, it doesn't inspire confidence. Like, I can't stress this enough. The level design and just like the hollowness of their level, like the art in that game. Remnant 1, I'm not about 2. It just like sucked the soul out of me, I feel like. Like, if I have to see that goddamn city template anymore, lose my mind. It's like scarred to my memory. I believe I would think, yeah. But coming from like basically what I would equate to being a hater of the first one. More parasites. What are you? This is fine. Though, that might not have been wise. Honestly, we can just take these off. What parasites we got on? Yeah, perfect. Got rid of the new one I just got. It looks so good. I didn't see that one. 100% here. It reminds me of that Babel also. The parallels. I probably don't need you, right? Sure, why not? The gamble paid off. How do I get over there again? I think this might require a very late game upgrade, I think. That, or there's a thing I'm missing. I'm pretty sure that's one of the upgrade, like, late game upgrade areas. I don't blame you, to be honest. Like, there's not much reason not to wait. Damn it. I chose poorly. Yeah, I'll go away. I mean, I am too, actually. I think my account's from 2015 for Star Citizen, actually. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I got fucking Perseus, so like I've spent big boy money on that game. But like it's one of those games I play ever so often. But like usually just sitting in the waiting chamber. I'm not picking up that. I want bonus damage on my guns. But no, yeah, like, if you give me a good you know, pitch, I will buy into a lot of games. Honestly, I'll usually buy into a pitch more than I'll buy into an actual, like, product. Just, or like a finished product, just because usually, like, the finished product is, like, a known quantity, right? Of, like, not interesting. I don't think I need to waste ether on you. I'm pretty juiced right now, I feel like. Wait, what's that room over here then? Let me go back real quickly. So there was a room over here in this previous area that looked kind of interesting. Is it arena maybe? It might have been an arena. Yeah, it's an arena up top. I need to get up top though to do that. Wait, actually, can I junk this? Hold on. Oh, come on. So close. Oh, come on, Gabe. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think I make it over there. Yeah, I think like the whole massive cheater wave probably really broke their spirits, to be quite frank. I wasn't playing during that period, but I basically saw that like the cheaters had tenable access to the servers. So it's not a great look when essentially cheaters have access to dev commands. I can literally like just instantly kill people who log into the server. I would be kind of sad too. But like, I mean, come on. Can you really be like that? No, I don't want to say the word ignorant, but like, it's Chris Roberts, man. The king of scope creep. No, yeah, it was like, yeah, it was legitimately so fucking bad that like, you logged into the server and you just instantly died. And like, it was quite literally unplayable. I wanted the health. That was double V. Go away. Don't need you. There is a lot. It is a lot. Yeah, we're capped at 15 for the first 3 doubles. There is certainly a lot going on. This was an arena too, right? So it's combat area, so like it is supposed to get crazy. So much health. Let me get that. It's like, it is, yeah, a literal bullet hell. And like, at some points of the game, it's just trying to overwhelm you, right? Thankfully, though, I will say, like, there's quite a few builds in this game that do, like, let you take damage and get away with it. Like, they do make sure that for people who cannot, like, be, like, no-hit players, that they can still play the game perfectly fine. 100% game shift, like, and that's the thing about the bullet hell too, which is nice. It's like, it doesn't try to, like, hide anything from you, right? Everything is very visual and easy to see. Like, there's never a point where you feel like you get punked because you just can't see something. Ow, what the fuck did you come from? Fuck you. Alright, what you got for me? The gun I don't want, understood. I'm not gonna do any of those right now. It's not worth the risk. I'm already pretty good on ether. Oh yeah, it definitely, I think this is one of those games that had like the alternate, like, either performance mode or visuals mode. It might have been all performance though. Like, this is one of those games that on the PS5 it might have like made sure it locked into 60 FPS because you kind of need it. I've seen I saw the cinematic trailer, yeah, during Next Games Fest. I'm very much pumped. Yeah, I'm typically not a giant bullet hell gamer, but this game does it very well.
Activate pylon. The tower is now accessible.
Ah. Damn it, should not have eaten that. But no, I'm very pumped for Saros. Really anything from House Marquee. Like, House Marquee hasn't let me down yet, so, like,
I'm currently crossing the bridge.
I am quite
Proceeding
pumped.
towards the tower, broadcasting white shadow.
I was so goddamn close this time. If Helios wasn't broken, we could prepare a strategy. The fact that his database retains my scans after each return.
It really is, Ratchet. 100%. It is a trip.
Transcends time and space. I can't even tell what's real anymore. The endless fall, the giant with a face of flames. I always survive the shockwave and then die immediately afterwards.
Hive mind defended by the automatons. They would have been slaughtered without support. Again, that rapping. What were the Severed trying to say? No one was listening. Tearing apart buildings, not other life forms. Perhaps an indication of complex thought and expression, or simply madness.
The goddamn astronaut.
That's the astronaut. High above everything.
I think
Destroying everything.
it was underrated. I do think the static difficulty
Stalking me.
really turned off a lot of players.
Guiding me.
Like, in a weird way, the fact that it's a very narrative game kind of...
Apex of the entire city.
Lots of, I would say, like, in my mind, lots of casual gamers enjoy narrative games like this, but, like, it's a game that's made for... Fuck, man, I did that damage. Okay, we're good. It's a game, like, made for people who, like, can kind of play the game, right? It doesn't do a good job of, like, if you stick with it, you'll get enough power upgrades to make things easy, but, like, it does require time. Essentially, the audience, I think, that would most appreciate this game can't typically handle the difficulty, I think, right? Of, like, a static difficulty and the grind of a roguelike. But ultimately, I do agree. I think it's underrated, for sure. I know it had some technical issues early on PC, and I think PS5 too, which probably didn't help it either. It's also just a slow fucking burn, which I love. I love slow burns. I'll take that instead. Oh, that's... I mean, we're at the very end. It's worth it. There's no way it malfunctions anyway. Yeah, I remember that being an issue, John, right? Like, the, there was an issue in regards to, like, pausing progress, I think. Was it originally that you couldn't actually pause the game or suspend progress? You had to play it in one sitting? I think that was an issue too, right? They only added the suspend feature later on? Or am I misremembering? Yeah, that was a big thing too, because, like, the game's broken up into two segments, the first 3 levels and the last 3 levels, and, like, we've been playing in 1:48 right now, and we've been making good, I think, good progress. We're still in the first cycle, like, the first 3 levels, right? So, not everyone has the time to sit down for, like, 2 or 3 hours to finish a cycle. There's some parallels. Mainly kind of like this kind of weird sci-fi dystopian art style. Thanks. God, you say that, look what I just did. Thankfully, I mean, we do have a good build going on too, and like I believe the first cycle is seeded pretty, like, there's some seeding going on for the first cycle to make sure you get like like the intro areas, which makes it kind of easy early on, right? Fuck me, that was not good. You just go ahead and top off. There's plenty of healing around though. What the hell are you? Maybe not. Oh, prepared answer. I don't really do have much for you. Ooh, oh god, the only problem is it's less damage. Fuck it. No, and it's also a thing too, right, where like the game does do like death spirals and lots of like this for a roguelike bullet hell, I'm okay with death spirals, but like this game does kick you when you're down really hard.
The origin of the broadcast. White Shadow. Just like he said.
I know these recorded logs will be psych-evaluated, but that isn't why I'm hesitant to return to my life. The idea of waking up to routine, gym, coffee, books, interacting with people, sleeping, rarely dreaming. It's sound so alien now.
I sound... She sounds like she's losing focus.
The good old creator destroyer. No, you're welcome. I mean, I love this game, so it's not a problem for me to play. Alright, Hive Mind.
What is the truth behind White Shadow? Why do you repeat my buried past? How can you know? Out here in the void.
Yeah, I guess it's like a weird AV1 issue was going on. Maybe AV1 like really wants some like, I don't know, it's weird. Whatever it is, it's working now perfectly fine, which I'm happy to see. Yeah, missing the... we got okay deeps. Fuck it, let me go and just start this. Baby, no. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a grind and a lot of damage here. We got okay damage, I guess. Nah, we jumped way too early. Alright, phase one done. No problem, man. Alright, where are you at? I think he's right here, right? Yep, there he comes. Dude, you'd be surprised, like, hey, this game can break you, right? Like, you can get a lot of, like, roguelike cycles, right? And, like, learning this game can be hard, and the patterns, too. Like, it can take you that long. It took me, because, like, if I die here, right, I'm back to the start, the first 3 levels, right? And, like, I have skips again, but, like, that's, like, essentially 2 hours on the drain. Not wise. It's peak roguelite. Almost to phase 3. Alright, we go. Now for the cool part. I might have fucked up here. There we go, we got one. God, it hurt. No, yeah, for sure. I probably should have kept the other hull seeker, to be honest. This is not doing lots of DPS. We should be able to get there, though. There we go. Yeah, we're doing well now.
No more obstructions. Finally, I'll have an answer to White Shadow. Receive my signal. Then that's it.
Thanks. Well, we're not done yet.
You were how I escape.
Very much not. We beat the third boss, and so we got rescued off the planet. And now we're watching the cinematic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No. No, I can't be here. I escaped. I was... Helios. You're still here too. Astra! Is anyone listening? It's Celine.
There is no escape from your
We're both
purgatory.
trapped. At the bottom.
Level 4. I don't need to go in there yet. I think we just get bored.
The cycle remains. I didn't escape. It wasn't a lie. But my return to Earth changed nothing. I need to find release.
So even when she's rescued, she comes back here. Literal purgatory.
63 years, and I return. But far more time has passed.
No, no.
Helios, how old would you be now?
Blood. she's sort of taking it well. No, sort of, kind of. There's definitely some spiraling in the second area, or the second phase. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. There's definitely some spiraling to happen. I'll take it over that. Not a big fan of shotgun though. Hello, me. Deja vu.
Helios, have I always been here? Have I become part of... No.
Ew, tentacles.
This isn't me.
There, I don't have a key for you.
This is the
No problem.
song I was always playing.
I should have ignored this place all those years ago. I shouldn't have abandoned everyone to come here. Has nothing changed? I sat at the piano, and for once, I felt... The music is calling me now. How do I stop this? I don't want to become that woman who speaks madness with my voice.
Just, you know, just some light crash outs. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Hey, the house is back. Hey, house.
No.
Yes.
My home on Atropos. The lights were left on. It's open. This has changed. It's like someone is moving things. Hi, sweetheart. I'm not coming home. I haven't needed these for a while.
$8.36. Nothing up here. Up we go. Just normal paintings people would have in their house. Absolutely normal.
Who's there? Always wanted to leave. Was it worth it?
So many pills in here. Huh. We'll come back to you later, maybe.
Delay in our adequate match. Astra found a way to...
I'm coming, calm down. You're being inconsiderate.
It's still waiting.
It's Octo.
Octo. I remember you.
Laptop's gone. We apologize for Ripley delaying our response. The truly humbling amount of applicants to choose from.
Inadequate match? Who's this for?
And basically, it's a rejection letter. Be an astronaut. But it's probably for her mother, not for her, I imagine. So she says more time has passed. So it's like essentially what happened is she went back to Earth, she lived her life, and then died of natural causes and ended up back here. So she can't escape the cycle, even if she like finds a way off planet. And she mentions how like it seems like more time has passed here than the 63 years she spent away. So like in this weird Groundhoggy Day, like right, like when she eventually died of natural causes, it sent her back here. She cannot escape, basically. I think I will take this just because I don't really like the shotgun. But the second we find a carbine or a hollow seeker, it's immortality in a sense, but like it's cursed, right? Like it in a way, it's like this is purgatory. I can cleanse you, right? Is it worthwhile? Probably not. And I don't have to get up the means of getting up there yet.
I can smell my corpses rotting. Some are watching me from high above. Others from pits. They refuse to speak with me except to say, you are severing.
Just a
What have I become?
just a very minor crash out, okay? No biggie. Oh, I can't afford you, Ken. Yeah, definitely can't afford you. Yeah, not a whole lot there. I mean, Isaac Clarke only like really loses his mind if you lean into it. She's losing her mind no matter what, kind of, sort of.
I'm starting to see patterns that I know are not there. I cannot trust my memories. The planet knows me better than I know myself. The hive mind and the severed are real. Helios is real. The astronaut is missing. I haven't found it anywhere. Where has it gone?
I mean, he was nuts the whole way through, but like, and he had like delusions and stuff like that, but like he kept his, unless you like really lean into like the whole like alternate story thing from Dead Space 1, he does eventually kind of come back. And like the whole thing about him like Dead Space 2, right, is like he's using that kind of like part of the marker, right, is like essentially giving you that psychosis. And it's what gives him like the ability to hopefully like remake the marker. Yep, that was fucking, oh god, just took so much fucking damage from that. I'm definitely gonna cleanse you if I can. I need HP bad now, because that just fucking hurt. Do I really want to waste something on RNG? Fuck it. Gamble. That's from Spec Ops, right? I mean, Sergeant Walker, though, I will say, like, she knows she's crashing out. She's fully aware. At least I would think so. Alright, this will probably kill me, but there's health in here, so fuck it. Like, she, like, is, like, she's losing her mind, but she is also, like, aware of everything going on. The Spec Ops: The Line is, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a narrative story. I don't think you can buy it anymore. The only way you can play is if you actually already own it, I think. But Spec Ops: The Line is like, yeah, the main character is maybe a little insane. Oh, I dodged that. I need you to die. Alright, we're probably gonna die here because we're not even at the boss fight yet. Use the iframes. Alright, boss is up. I would push him, but it's not worth it. I might just play iframe more with this guy. Now I'm over here. Alright. We won it, but at what cost? Hollow Seeker. We can kill things now. I can afford you, can't I? Ooh, I can, but probably not worth it. Yeah, I mean, that is the plus side of the arenas in this game, is the arenas have the, lots of, like, jump areas like that. Oh, I'm definitely gonna take you. So it makes it very useful. Yes, cleanse. Huge. Like, every single arena will usually have a few of these around, which makes it very, very helpful. Oh, don't worry, man. You don't owe me your views. Welcome to Returnal. I'm just glad you're here to watch what I would consider a very underappreciated game. Stop. I need to stop killing myself. That'd be great. Oh my god, it's so much better. And to be fair, it's like, it's not a fair comparison because like we have 2 to 3 perks unlocked in this thing right now. Well, we have none on most other guns. That is like one downside I will say of like what we're doing here is that like completing this game in a very few amount of cycles kind of means you're locked into a certain gun type to actually unlock perks for. It takes a while to unlock the perks. Like right now, we're like in the bottom left, we're like unlocking Portal Beam 1. And there's 3 tiers of perks for each gun, and like you can have up to 4 perks per gun at the very end. So like it could take a bit to unlock shit for guns. Yep, good old iframes. I can't believe I dodged that. Oh, 100%. Like this game does have a very good story, 100%. And like it works their story into the roguelike aspects of it very well. Alright. 1 of 2 keys. And like if you notice, like you can just see bodies of Selene around everywhere too. Alright, we have 1 key out of 2. We need 1 more. I mean, I actually need to go play a Biotic Factor. Because I played it when it wasn't 1.0 yet, but now it's 1.0. But Abiotic Factor was made by people who like don't really like they made a survival game for people who don't like survival games. And like I don't like it does still have the base building. Yeah, it's worth it. That's a free life right there. It's also got like the SCP vibes too, which I always like. But no, I agree. Like most survival games are like, especially ones that are like PvP oriented, are really like grind focused 100%, and it kind of makes them not that fun. Especially too in like the PvP ones where like you can lose progress from the PvP. All right, you good parasite, bad parasite. That might be worthwhile. Sure, well fuck it. Well, 30% off sounds like a good deal. What, Returnal? No, I mean, it was marketed as a PS5 exclusive when the PS5 came out, but like other than that, oh, we don't have that unlocked yet. Like yeah, it was just it's a very niche game, but like it's also just it had technical issues for a while and they made it better, but yeah. But thankfully now they've learned their lessons from this game, and now they're making Saros. So hopefully that will mean no issues. Don't really care about that at all. But like, it's unfair to compare for everyone to this because just different things entirely, I would say. But like, this game does such a good job blending its like, if you look at the game mechanics of this game and how it will correspond to the story, it blends those two so very well. Why would I want to buy viewers? Hold on, I'm busy. Hold on. Ban. Worth it. Anything else around? We're good? We're good? Alright, nice. Hopefully, yeah. But I want to see them start, like, making complex systems, ideally, and, like, work in, like, the gameplay into the setting they're trying to give you. I mean, so, like, Twitch, I will say, like, for Twitch has better chat features than YouTube, but, like, the problem with Twitch, right, is that Twitch does a very poor job of showing people, like, lesser-known creators. And so, like, lots of people get in their heads that they need to buy views so they can get discovered, so people will actually legitimately watch them. Because Twitch doesn't really advertise any, like, Twitch always advertises, like, the most viewers, right? They don't really care about much else. So, like, people really fall for the fallacy of, like, let me go buy some viewers so people will notice me and start watching me. Like, it's kind of the mentality of, like, it's not because I'm not a bad streamer, it's because, like, I just haven't been discovered yet. I think it's worthwhile to do this. This gives it an extra life again. Twitch is a nightmare, no, 100%. Like, I think it's a fallacy for them to buy views, because it's just, I don't know. Twitch said they're cracking down on it too, apparently, but, like, how much I believe that, who knows. I mean, I mainly focus on YouTube, to be quite frank, so it's not a big deal to me. I mainly just stream on Twitch for people who prefer Twitch more, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, that's the thing about Twitch too, is like it definitely feels like it wants a face cam, but I'm not there yet. Yeah, ditto. I pay for premium on YouTube also, just because, yeah. I do not want to see ads. Yep. Yeah, I mean, like, I could do ad blockers, but at a certain time of day, it's just easier for me to pay for premiums that, you know, I watch so much YouTube. I do have keys. Nice, big room.
The severed are still here. Like me. But despite their broken bodies and minds, they've ascended. The severed achieve clarity and madness by climbing the throne of exaltation. My father once sat atop it, every organ pipe chanting in a way I never could.
Just, you know, perfectly sane things to say. I'm gonna keep my obolites, actually, not gamble. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, considering how much YouTube I watch, I don't mind paying for the service. Because, like, I watch so much fucking YouTube. Like, in the grand scheme of things, they are a business, they need to make money. Like, if no one paid for YouTube, right, and no one, if no one paid for YouTube and everyone blocked ads, how would they make money? Is premium too expensive? Probably. But at the same time, like, you know. Let me go ahead and buy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot it was going to do lots of damage. Doesn't even matter. I forgot we had that parasite that made things cheaper. Alright. This is my favorite moment of the game, bar none.
Me as the White Shadow Tower did so long ago.
Why has my transfer been delayed? I have ways to deal with that. Delusions? No, they're helping me stay balanced. I've made a lot of progress. What is everyone expecting to find? If they shine a light at me, they'll see the shadow they expect every time.
I remember that day. I wish I'd stayed. Song. Why are you playing it?
Oh, we got some good deeps going on right now. Alright, phase one down. But don't you wait, there's more stuff to it than just the music. Or layers. Alright, phase 3. Not great. There we go. Oh, we already phased her. Easy.
Finally. Silence.
It's an organ, Blood Panda. How dare you?
Too much. Too much.
We don't need any parasites. Off level 5. I haven't played Undertale, so I don't know. Now, this is probably, I would say, the hardest level in the game. But there's no bosses. It's all just arenas and mini-bosses, and it's fucking horrific. Likely hard.
I recognize the mountain.
It's a great difficulty because it's like a good wall, but it's hard.
When are we?
I think this might be the level to be the longest to actually
Beginning
clear.
descent of the glacier. I don't know which attempt this is. It's becoming reassuring. Despite knowing the promises ahead, I'm having difficulty relinquishing the technology. There are certain sacrifices I do look forward to re-experiencing. But I feel as though something at the bottom is rejecting me.
I might want to trade out these. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have ether. We could kill yellow barriers. Anything with healing would be good. You don't do anything for me. I might just save my obleets then. Yellow berry's probably fine. Selena's a human. Alright, let's see here.
This is where the hive mind retrofitted their autonomous machines, altering each one with a new purpose. Kill the severed brethren. I still remember that phrase. And I feel myself altering too. Then it becomes irresistible. If I can reach the depths, I can destroy what destroys me. I'm stronger than the severed and the cycle.
So she's using like a lot of alien tech. Like the way you progress in this game is usually by acquiring alien tech and getting like different areas to unlock. And so like she's really like used a lot of the alien technology around her. Alright, we're going for the arena first. I maybe should have waited to do this like on a different area, but whatever. Alright, down we go. Yep, here we go. fuck, they're kicking off really hard, really quick. Alright, down you go. There's a Severed somewhere, there he is. Died midair, nice. Done. I think there should be one more wave after this. Of 2 severed, I believe. Let me up. Dude, that portal beam is fucking them up hard. Oh, no, right. I think it's 3 severed, not 2. Yeah, it's 3 severed. Dude, that portal beam is fucking putting in work. Alright, believe we're good. Not necessarily really like that. It's just more she's commenting on, like, how much she's, like, given up, basically, kind of, sort of, in regards to, like, the pursuit of, like, solving this cycle issue. Like, a point she made earlier in her logs, right, is, like, how, like, this is so against Astra policy to, like, use all of this tech and stuff like that. It kind of shows that she's, like, sort of willing to use shortcuts in the capacity.
The first key for the vault.
Alright, first one's done. So I need to get a key, hopefully.
Glaciers in my mind, a blade into a desert.
It's less about the human element, I would say.
I follow their footsteps back to the wheelchair. Once I climb the mountaintop, hoping to ascend, soon I will sink in dark waters, transcending as all light is smothered. What wonders I soon will see in that emptiness.
Yeah, you can't dodge to that. Control, yeah, sort of, kind of. I mean, like, well, I wouldn't say control too much, to be honest, personally, but I can see the parallels. Long Falls isn't the worst, ideally. Sure, why not? Get some health, too, while we're here. I would say that we're probably not on the right pace for the amount of health we probably want, but it's fine.
Something awakens here in the desert's forgotten past. Whatever caused the cycle might be searching for me. I've had visions and headaches that fracture into future events I've already experienced. I must ignore them and find the means to go deeper into the world.
so good. Oh man, that's an Sony owns this. Does Sony own the IP? If so, they probably will eventually. Yeah, I can't remember who owns the IP for that. No problem, Ratchet.
So warm and nourishing. My
Ooh, that's a good one.
exist is reaching into me.
You're definitely worth coming back for, I think, because that's basically leeching. Some 100 obelites short. Are you keyed off? You are not. I'm definitely not using a dreadbound though. how's the Gaben Yacht watch coming? Alright, around we go. We're definitely gonna go back for that if we can, because that's a pretty good perk. I mean, like, it's just nice because it easily gives you passive healing. See you first person. Have a good one. Yeah, protection's fine, but like having the leeching is huge, especially later on. Yes, coming.
This world is my home in an uncaring universe. I do not wish to leave. On the edge of my sight, sometimes I can see a black sunrise beneath the ocean. When will it break through the surface? I will wait as long as eternity to reach it.
It's just minor crash outs. Alright, I don't need you. Though to be fair, like, considering canonically this is probably like hundreds of cycles in, we're just like gunning it really like well, it kind of gives you the illusion like, yeah, she like, her crash out's reasonable, right? She's probably been doing this for hundreds of thousands of cycles, right? That's fine. This is still early on enough where I think that's actually a pretty good pickup. I have 2 ways of clearing malfunctions too, whenever I want to, so like it's perfectly fine. I don't really care about you. No, we're definitely not doing that. So I now have enough for the leeching. Are you healing? Nice. Alright, we should be good across the board here. Let me go back and get that leech. So it's not incredibly useful during boss fights because you can't really redo your adrenaline during boss fights, but like, it's just a good way to make sure you don't get whittled down over time. And like, that's basically what this level entirely is. It's just whittling you down through multiple different arenas. Case in point. Alright, we're gonna have a few severed, I think, right here. Might only be one, actually. Just a beefy one. Oh, it's 2 separate. I forgot. Yeah, it's definitely fucking 2. Yeah, I fucked that up. Did the other one just glitch out and go to the floor? I think it kind of did. I don't think I killed the other one. What game is that? That will have no sequels. Honestly, I need that key, actually. That key is worth it. I mean, I literally have 2 ways of clearing malfunctions anyway, so no biggie. Come here, you. Easy clear. Man, Homefront's in a fucking old one. I need to find a new gun eventually soon. This one's working out pretty well, but it's getting pretty low in proficiency level. I'll cleanse this one. I'll skip you for now. I think I'm okay.
Hive mind retrofitting automatons. Severed wrapping themselves. Both failing ascension. Severed working together to reach. More symbolic than literal.
Alright, I can't do anything over here. I don't want to go into water yet. Up we go. Nothing up here. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, there's always that thing where it's like, it's rough, right? Because like some game devs might want to make a certain game, but there's just not an audience for it, right? It's unfortunate. You're kind of feast or famine. Oh, you can see it. The guy's down there. He entirely glitched out. There's a Severed down below. I saw his health bar ever so briefly. Alright, let's time this. Up we go. I don't remember ever hearing about a game called Section A. I remember Homefront, but Section A doesn't ring a bell to me. I cannot recall what Section 8's about. Can I afford you now? I can't. Okay. Hey, Cax. So this game is about... So we're Celine, basically an astronaut in a way. We crash landed on this planet. And it turns out, like, even, like, and we, like, there's aliens here that want to kill us and so on and so forth. And it turns out, like, even when we die, like, we restart back at the beginning. Like, we restart back at the crash site. So essentially, we're almost like Groundhog Day here. And so, Like, it's us trying to uncover this mystery of why we're stuck here, like fighting boss fights in a roguelike bullet hell, and so on and so forth. So it's kind of got some mystery to it. It's a little bit Deathloopy, yeah, sort of, kind of. But like, I would say like I prefer the narrative of this game over Deathloop a lot more. This game's got a very strong narrative if you're willing to like give it the time and thought. But like, it is also a game with like one difficulty, so it can be kind of hard sometimes. Ooh, there we go, 23. Huge extra damage. Big pickup. Do I need any parasites? No, not really. No. Yeah, neither of these are really enticing. Alright, boss fight. Or probably just started fight time. Yeah. I'd say, like, I think someone was saying it's much cheaper on G2A than on Steam. So I probably would like there. It's a Sony game. Well, it's a Sony published game, so it means it like just never goes on sale unless we're seeing big sales. So yeah. But it's deceptively hard. It's also a game that like it kicks you when you're down. Fuck off. Alright, my god. We got him. Very beefy severed. Ooh, a carbine. Honestly, I think we're kind of locked into the Hall Seeker right now. Alright, let's go do... There should be a locked room over here. It might not actually be on the first time. No, it's right here. Perfect. There's an optional unlock behind this door for moving shoot through a few things better. Like, this isn't mandatory at all to complete the game, but like, they just do give you access to a few areas and a few pieces of loot.
Piece of hive mind technology.
Absolutely worth a key. Alright, so the best news is the floor is no longer lava. Alright, we have one more key to go get. They're once again, their Gauntlet of Arena Hell. Here we go. No touch. Alright, good there. Alright, that was actually pretty fucking clean. 100%. Sound design in this game is awesome. I can almost assuredly assure you it's because I played this game for too much. I like this game so much that I played it on PS5 and I fucking bought it on PC and played it again. And trust me, like, there's the Tower of Sisyphus, which you know the lore of Sisyphus, it helps the parallel of the game. But like, that shit gets crazy very quickly. I don't really need that. See you later. Not my best work. Thankfully, though, as you see, Leeching is doing fucking great work getting me back up top. Ooh, level 26 carbine. I think we unfortunately are locked into the Hollow Seeker, though. I don't think we have really much time to unlock that many perks, really. Sure. To go all in. I don't have a key for that. So this area over here is done. But like, as you guys can see, like, you can unlock weapon perks, and as you unlock more perks, you get better perks and more perks. So like, the game does reinforce like the roguelike loop, right? But it also kind of means like right now, because I'm still on like run 1, I really only have one gun with enough like unlocks to probably keep me through the game. Ooh, a key. I will save you for later. That room back there is probably not worth it. Yeah, the one of us ever did fall through the map, and he's probably still stuck there in purgatory. He hit the ground so hard he clipped through it. No, no. Oh my god, please stop spawning. Yeah. You can probably understand why, like, this area is, like, literal hell. It took me forever. Like, this is probably, like, my biggest wall in this game. I don't... No, they just have attack moves. There's no, like, there's not, like, level complexity in the game. It's just, like, certain enemies have certain movesets, and that's really about it. And certain telegraphs, too, right? But like, they do a good job too, where like some enemies, like Severed for example, do like like a teleport, but they might have different effects after the teleport. So you have to be aware that they can slash you after the teleport, but they might not always do it, which is a good idea, right? For like movesets, is like provide telegraphs, but make the telegraphs not always mean the same thing. Oh, and so weapons have, like, in regards to this game, weapons ammo, like, so you can see, like, at the very bottom here, weapons do have ammo. So you can see the bottom. And then you have, like, a gears, like, reload, right? Where you can, like, basically hit the trigger at an appropriate time. Sure, we'll take the gamble. That's not bad. I got 3 parasites. Extra 60% stagger is not bad. I will say, it's only really useful versus chaff. And we're already good versus chaff, thanks to the leeching. So, like, his next teleport's probably going to be a swipe. Nope, not swipe. Just a fuck you thing. But for example, like, I can't stagger this guy. He's immune to stagger. Still no swipes. All right. There he goes. And for example, right, I can dodge the red, but the purples you cannot dodge through. You have to actually just not get hit by them. Ooh, level 26. We lose so much damage though. But we get the 4th perk, Oscillator. I'll pick it up. This is probably a mistake, but I can just live with it.
It's done. The way is open. But I may have caused the gods to abandon me.
Do I want? I'll take this actually before I head down.
Another technology from the gods. Then I must accept the burden.
Marathon the extraction shooter? I've heard about it, yeah. I haven't played it yet. I didn't gotten to any of the betas. Or never like installed it during the betas. I've heard also the controversy too about Bungie and, you know, artists and all that good stuff. I'm always hesitant about like the PvP oriented games nowadays just because how prolific cheating is. Did they cancel it? I know they postponed it. Down into the deep.
The deepest of the deep. I recognize all of this. And so I know what awaits at the bottom.
Alright, should be good here. Where are you? I see on the radar. There you are. I mean, the enemies are kind of hard to see down here, but like for the most part, I think the game does a good job of telegraphing where enemies are. It is a game that kind of does like really want twitching, but like no, it hits a lot of boxes for me too, Mr. Grooves. Hits so many boxes for me. I always thought the visuals in this game were like very good. Like there's definitely elements where you can get caught off guard, but like I feel like everything's like appropriately telegraphed. But some of these later areas are definitely like a big issue. I will say also, going back to like why this game wasn't received that well. So this game originally came out on PS5, right? This game really wants you to have like a good setup, like monitor or TV, because it's a bullet hell, like, and it's kind of twitchy. And it's not like I would say overly twitchy, but like it's a game that where your response time kind of matters. And so like playing on a very kind of sketchy or shitty like TV, or playing on like a not properly configured TV can be insanely painful. It reminds me of this one time where I went from like what I thought was a better TV, or when I went actually to a TV that was actually pretty decent, to a very like I went to a widescreen monitor, which like it was you know, it was at the time when widescreen monitors were becoming a big thing and weren't commonplace, but like the downside of the widescreen monitors is that they were just kind of not very good gaming monitors. And so like I went from like playing Killzone 2 and being pretty good multiplayer wise on a TV to being absolutely dog shit, and I couldn't place why. And what I figured out was like much later on is it was a really shitty monitor that was a widescreen, sure, but the input delay was bad, the refresh rate was bad. It just made it like a very clunky experience to like aim on that platform with that monitor. I'm not saying that's like all of the reasons why the game didn't get critically well received, but like this game being hard plus that would make it, I would think, somewhat unbearable. Yeah, and like, but some people like don't realize that they need to actually turn that off sometimes too, right? I don't have a key for you. Because I definitely, when I was younger, right, I didn't know that either. I was entirely ignorant about that shit. So it was like, this game, like, I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, why me no shoot well? What happened? I used to be good at this game. See, Kyvex. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, I like that trade-off. Don't mind if I do. Oh no, yeah, definitely not an issue anymore though. I'm very techie enough now where I just know all like the things I need to worry about. The stream is throwing me for a loop now, but I think we're finally at a spot where it's like it's great. Where I've been streaming for a while today and had no really issues at all. I had a very small amount of drop frames earlier on, but like that was probably just networking issues. Thanks, Vinny. Appreciate it. Ow. Give me your loot. The sound design of the mines in this game are so fucking good. Like that very deep explosive sound is so good. Mr. Greaves, considering you've been around here for long enough, I definitely feel like there's probably something where it will not gift you. It's happened to, I think, Blood also, right? I don't think Blood can get gifted either. It's just this, I guess, weird thing. You've been around so long that it's actually kind of insane that you haven't been gifted yet. By the very charitable Vinny. I don't think it's scared of you, Blood. I think there's like some like weird YouTube thing going on where like it's literally set up to not give you anything. Oh yeah, those go through walls. Sorry about that. Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. I appreciate literally anything, so even just you being here and watching and talking. Do I really need... I don't really... Well, fuck it, we'll go for broke. We'll just cleanse it. Just go all in on ether. For those unfamiliar, the ether mechanic, or the ether that we have, it's one of the few currencies that persist, or it's really one of the only currency that persists through runs. So you can stockpile it up a bit for like making a good push for a run. Hey, Mr. Grams, how's it going? Son of a bitch. I spent the ether and now I can't afford the revive. Though I have an astronaut still, I think, right? Yeah, I have an astronaut, we're good. Astronaut also gives a revive. I mean, I'm not surprised at all. That's kind of just how these things go, right? Like, you stream a certain game, you like, people watch you for a certain game. Like, it's not remotely surprising. I'm still vibing, though. I'm perfectly happy with what we have here. It's also a niche game that, like, if I streamed a bigger game, maybe it'd be different, like another extraction shooter, but, like, this is a niche roguelike game that's been out, like, for eons, relatively speaking. It's weird. Like, it makes sense, but it's also just a bit weird. Oh, I can't get up there, can I? I need to unlock later. I mean, people watch you for, like, for example, like, if you know Pestily, right? Pestily is a Tarkov streamer, so, like, you watch him when he's playing Tarkov. If you see Pestily streaming something else, it's like, well, Pestily's not this streamer, he's a Tarkov streamer. Why am I gonna watch, like, Pestily play some game that I'm not interested in, really, right? It's always been a thing too, like, for example, like, whenever, like, a streamer who plays a certain game tries to branch out, it's always gonna get hit in the viewership. That's usually, like, the strategy too, right? Is, like, you stream a game enough that we have a big enough audience where, like, you will retain some of them over to a different game.
A monument to inevitability.
Definitely not that. So, like, for example, those guns should have 4 perks at this point, but because we haven't unlocked any other perks yet, they only have 2. Hellish Fates, the Creator Destroyer, and the Astronaut. Purge the Darkness to Destroy. Non-identical twins. I descend. The Xenoglyphs, by the way, too, as, like, the game progresses, as you kind of have seen, it's coming less from the Xenos at this point, and actually more from her, like, frame of reference or point of view. Fuck you, Astronaut. Alright, yeah, I don't have all the unlocks yet for this area, so... Only 2 for now. I've heard of that. Look into that. What's it about? There's like Chronos game too that looked like kind of Dead Spacey also, that looked interesting. Alright, we don't need either of those. We are all in on the Hollow Seeker. No, the Ubelites, come back. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that. I've never heard of that before, so that's interesting. I am not fucking with any avenging. Give me my ether. BioShock Hades. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? I might know what you're talking about then if it's a co-op game. I remember seeing something along the veins of what you're referring to, that it was like a co-op game. I don't really need more Obelites, so we can just skip that. What are you? I don't... Yeah, overloads are fine. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I've always enjoyed nautical themed games, to be honest. With what few of them we have. Like, I really love Subnautica. Alright, we don't have the unlock for that, unfortunately, yet, so... That's really interesting, Mr. Giz. I'll look into that. Sounds neat. Yeah, fuck me. That's all I coming. The first challenge.
So far down, it's impossible to see the sun.
When I shut my eyelids, there are scarlet lights staring back. I dive deeper now. But what if I find nothing waiting there? What if the pit continues downwards, never ending, and what remains is a return to Helios? Another end, another beginning, and my home in the cycle.
Alright, asshole. Alright, we do have good deeps though, actually. This is very good deeps. Ow, yep, that hurt. No, we're in great shape. Ooh, hello. Gazing rounds, radar twice slipstream. Sure, why not? Fuck it. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't shown it really here yet because I've been like peer in. Hey, Los. What was I saying? Fuck. There's the guns in this game play vastly differently but because like the way I have it set up right now, like I'm finishing in one go apparently, what it seems like. All of the guns I haven't been using right now are under leveled or under perked, so it would make them harder to use, but they do all play differently.
Why does it remain silent? After everything, am I still unworthy?
Celine, calm down. This is a roguelike bullet hell with a very good narrative. Which you're catching the very tail end of, I will say.
I accept this sacrifice.
There's only a few guns I genuinely like in this game, but like the other ones are interesting too. The only gun I really do not like is a shotgun. Oh, for sure. I love Returnal so fucking much.
Visions of the future, or visions from the past. They are exactly the same. A new clarity in blindness.
No. Oh well, that's gonna hurt. Shouldn't kill me though. Just hurt. Yep, there we go. I'm back here.
I need to talk. I know I keep putting this off, but everything has gone way too far this time. This is the part where I say, I'm sorry. So why don't I feel like I am? I try, but it sounds so hollow. What is
I missed
this
that up there.
shadow inside me? I felt this before. I can't describe it except that it feels... If I name it, will that make it go away?
All right, we descend. Oh, probably never, lols. I mean, I've probably been getting some mods here and there, but probably never. Like, I had my time in it, but like, unfortunately, the devs just weren't able to like really, I think, get to the point where I'm like super interested in it. It's not a bad game by any means, but like, I think it just played out in my, like, for me. Why are you not taking damage? Oh, fuck me, that hurt. Oh, fuck me, I'm being dumb as shit. Why are you still alive? There we go. Like, duh. I was like, why are they taking damage? Because you fucking did the healing totem's alive. Yeah, that was not wise. Oh, fuck me. Alright, Astronaut. Alright. That's my mulligan. You can see how quickly everything fucking falls apart. Alright, we're good. Whew. I tried Chernobyl Light. I just like it was kind of it was interesting, but kind of just super worth. I don't know. Like there's just something, maybe it wasn't polished enough. I don't know. Chernobyl Light felt convoluted for like just the sake of being convoluted. I think I'm just gonna skip all these, I guess, and just look out. We do have the adrenaline upgrade, so like I can get my health back pretty easily once I get into some good combats. It's just this arena was really brutal. Alright, big boy arena. Look at my health go. Thank you, adrenaline. I need you to die. All right, that should be the arena. And then get over here, we have... not really. Level 30 Hall Seeker, not level 30. It's got Oscillator 2, though. Portal Beam's really solid, too. I think this is a fine trade-off. Healing, sure, why not? This isn't really necessary, but I think I might have the gold coil thing, so I might just skip that. Alright, there's one half done. Using the key to the vault now, and then we're good. Get fuck off. No, 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 no. Alright, thank God. So many mini bosses. So many mini bosses. Alright, we're maxed out in calibration. I don't think we need side rooms anymore. We're basically at the point where, like, I consider the final boss pretty easy in the grand scheme of things in comparison to, like, every other boss in the game and the mini bosses of this level. So we should be good. Unfortunately, I would say this game doesn't the game only has like 5 mini bosses, or sorry, 5 real bosses and 4 like lots of different mini bosses. And typically speaking, the mini bosses are more of a threat than the actual. The mini bosses end up usually being more of a threat than the actual bosses sometimes.
I have seen the jet black skull behind the visor.
I don't need to go
of
up
the
there.
astronaut. I recognize parts of myself within those shadows, fighting to be free. If it can show the world one face, then another. Have I met it before? Was the name that sat on its head, was it the first one who said, "Do you see the white shadow?"
All right, over we go. Actually, hold on. I think I missed that. Come here, you.
Would it be safe for me to drive afterwards? I had no idea. But what about prep time and recovery? I'm in the middle of a lot right now, so... No, it's... I wouldn't want anyone present. No one can know about this. Everyone is overbearing and controlling, and... I haven't even told a single person about... If they found out I was here, that we were talking...
Down we go.
Pitch black guilt. Guardian of Hades. Do you cast the white shadow?
No. All right, thank God we did dodge that. Alright, phase 1. Yes, this is a boss fight. This is the last boss fight in the game. Well, technically, well, not necessarily, but like, it kind of is. Ow. Easy peasy. Oh, 100%. Alright, don't have any cubes for you, so you can just cut them down.
I will go there now, as you will.
I remember everything now. I know why I deserve to be here. The crash. That's why I belong. It's always the crash I return to.
What's that doing down here?
Are you the one who brought me here? Is this what you wanted me to see?
Hey Jay, how's it going?
White shadow.
And I think title card. But as roguelikes do, that's not the whole picture. There's plenty more. There's actually a lot more. They do a good job of punking you out and like, hey, this is like the first title card ending. But, you know, there's more, don't you worry. That will be it for today, though. And as you close out, you find yourself back at Helios, at the crash site, and able to move around between the phases. But yeah, there's plenty more. I'll probably do maybe like another one in the future with the Tower of Sisyphus, and then the there's like kind of an end game plus the story also, which we haven't done yet. So yeah.
I am destruction. For the cycle to end, I must not just remember.
And also, considering we finished this in one cycle too, there's like tons of fucking logs we like left behind. But anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back on Monday. It looks like the stream went pretty well. I had no issues in regards to drops, and like quality seems to be perfectly fine. So we'll try it out on Monday. All right, thanks everyone for watching, everyone. Bye.